Hey YouTube family. Now I know it's been a while since I've updated everyone on Rowan Strabismus, Amblyopia, Amblyopia. Uh, Basically, Rowan has an eye that points in. Look at my hair. You see that? My hair is getting so thick that it just kind of pushes my hat off of me, but oh well, I don't want to cut it, and I just washed it and put it in a bun. And it's cold out, and I just put my boys on the bus, so this is why I look like this. But yeah, Rowan just went to an eye doctor appointment yesterday, and basically the doctor took notes and just kind of did a whole summary of everything that's gone on with Rowan's eyes since he was born with one eye that crosses in. I'm pretty sure, fix this light right here. I'm pretty sure, after they did the surgery, his eyes were pretty straight, so I kind of forget which one it is, but I'm sure it is his right eye that crosses in. And so I've tried to do these updates, at different times that Rowan has gone to the doctor, but some of that footage has gotten lost. And a lot of times I kind of didn't get the right answers that really told me anything, or I wasn't able to get the updated glasses for Rowan that he needed. So in this clip, you'll see that he kind of gives a rundown of everything that Rowan has been through since he was born, how that kind of worked, and it kind of gave us a rundown for what we're doing in the future. I kind of was under the thought of that Rowan, after a certain age, his eyes wouldn't develop anymore. Whatever treatment they had done would be it, and basically he would be stuck with whatever vision he had at the end of the treatment. But it's kind of been amazing that as the treatment was supposed to stop at a certain age, I think it was around 6 years old, that his eyes actually made significant improvement after the age of 6. And I kept hearing him say 20/20 on one eye, which is kind of amazing. So that would mean that that one eye kind of sees a little, like almost, I don't even know. Just some of the tests that they were doing were neat. You can tell that technology is kind of advanced a little bit, and that doctors can tell more. And of course, Rowan is a little bit older now, and he can actually tell the doctors what's going on. So, a little bit of history on Rowan and how I knew that there was something wrong with his eyes. Let's see. Rowan is 9 years old now. When Rowan was born, like right away, I could see that he had uneven pupils. I guess the iris part, the little black dot in your eyes, one of his was bigger than the other. And I told the nurses that, but pretty much everybody didn't see it, or, was like, oh, well, you get it looked at later. So that was the first symptom that I noticed with Rowan. Of course, as he got older, you could definitely see that both of his eyes were turning in. I think I got some old pictures of that. It was kind of funny to show Rowan last night those pictures, because he was so cute with the little eye turns, but I could tell that he could not see. So I think we did like attempted patching, attempted eye drops from, like, I want to say a year old to 2 years old. I think he even got a few pairs of glasses that he just could not keep on his face. I know there's an older video when he finally got these Miraflex glasses, and those were a lifesaver. Those are the red glasses. Well, I think they were blue back in the day, but those are the plastic red glasses that he wears now with the little strap on them. And those are awesome because you step on them, you bend them, lose them, whatever, they still stay together. So I've been pretty amazed that for 2 years he was able to keep those glasses. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. So, okay, back to his story. So between birth and 2 years of age, I want to say that Rowan did like drops, barely, patching, really no, not at all. And then I think they finally decided on surgery. It was so sad watching Rowan do patching, because I remember when he was about a year and a half old, I put the patch on one eye and told him to go play, and he was in the garage playing. and I gave him a popsicle, and he dropped the popsicle just right on the floor in front of him, and I could see him literally reaching down to the ground, like feeling for the popsicle, even though the popsicle was right on the ground in front of me. So I could tell at that point, Rowan, he didn't have much of any vision, especially in that right eye. So he was completely dependent on the left eye. And I think, as the doctor explained it to me, when the right eye can't see the way it's supposed to, it's kind of like his brain ignores it. It becomes weaker, and he depends even more on that left eye. So, at around 2 years old, Rowan had his his only eye surgery. And that surgery, you could tell it straightened his eyes out. I want to say about 85 to 90%. You could tell there was a definite improvement when he got the surgery. And let's see, that with the glasses, I don't think it was immediate, but within maybe age 3 to 4, you could definitely tell that Rowan was seeing a lot better. So at that time, I want to say the doctor told me that we could try patching and drops. Of course, Rowan didn't want to do that. He's an active, busy little boy. And I want to say that the doctor said that he didn't think there would be too much progress, because he was pretty sure at around 6 to 7 years old that the eyes would be pretty set, and whatever vision he had at that time would be kind of how it is. Well, fast forward to 6, 7 years old, and I think Rowan probably goes to his appointments once a year at least, sometimes maybe every 6 to 8 months. And it just seemed that at those appointments, when things were supposed to stop and slow down, that he gained significant improvement in his eyes. So we just kept making appointments once every year, and here we are, 9 years old, where you can hear in this clip. I'm going to put it in a different clip because I don't want this to just kind of drag out, that the doctor is actually, I guess I don't want to say that the doctor is dumbfounded, but curious to, this is going to be notes that they write down that says, okay, maybe this block approach isn't the norm. Like, that's not the end all be all. As you can hear in the clip, he can't really predict what's going on, which I like that answer a lot more than the other doctor's answer. But he is willing to explore the option of trying out more treatments to kind of see if maybe we can get a little bit more vision in Rowan's eyes. It's kind of like I explained in the clip. It is a catch-22. You know his vision is good where it is. It's okay. He's legally kind of blind in the right eye. But, do you just live life with that? Or do you say, if there's a chance that I can get 10 to 25% more vision, do you take that? Because also there's a chance that he could get that much less vision and things could be worse. So it's I don't know, it's very interesting. But like I told Rowan, I'm going to leave the ultimate decision up to him. It's his eyes. Maybe he might be okay with how it is, but maybe there's such a better improvement that he goes with it. There's also a chance that things could be worse, and then you have to explore, well, what do we do just to get it back to where it was? So that's where I'm at now with Rowan's update. It's not, at least it's not the doctor is saying this is how it's going to be, this is what he's left with. At least there is some answers that we can kind of give to some of these questions we have. And I'm just glad that Rowan is in this opportunity to kind of get the care that he needs for his eyes. I just feel really bad for any kid. It doesn't matter if they're poor, rich, where they come from, to just kind of be stuck with a disadvantage just because of any kind of circumstance. I just don't like to see that for any kid. So For Rowan, I'm definitely happy. This will probably, help another kid when the doctor's like, hey, there are other things that we can do. This is what we did. And I hope that things definitely will continue to improve for Rowan as we continue this treatment. So I hope that I kind of answered things for you. I'm just kind of mumbling from what I remember of the appointment. I'm going to I'm going to include a clip of the doctor's appointment. I know it'll probably be wiggling around and all that kind of stuff, but I don't want to be all in the doctor's face with this. But I had to give it to this doctor because I could tell from the beginning of meeting this man, I think he was one of the I think Rowan's maybe seen 3 doctors throughout this 9-10 years that he's been alive. And I'm happy that this doctor has actually taken the time to look at his case and explore other alternatives as opposed to just looking at the medical books and saying, this is what it is, end of story. So that's it. Check out the next clip of us in the doctor's office talking about his eye condition, and check out the things that they do to his eyes, because it's kind of neat. Just little things and tests that they do for the eyes are even different than just a couple years ago, especially like the 3D test and all that. So that is all. Give me a thumbs up and check out that next clip. I will link that video to this one. Talk to you later, YouTube family. Bye.